2. Scene 2.
Welcome, dear Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. Moreover, as we much did long to see you, the needy did provoke our hasty sending. Something you have heard of Hamlet's triumph to our nation, so call it. Sit north thy exterior, nor the inward man resembles that it was. What it should be more than the father's death that thus hath put him so much from the understanding of himself, I cannot dream of. I entreat you both, that being so young days brought up with him, and sith so neighborhood do as youth in behavior, that you vouchsafe your rest here in our court some little time, so by your companies to draw him on to pleasures, and to gather so much from occasion you may glean, whether aught to us unknown afflicts him thus, that open lies within our remedy.
Good gentlemen, yes, much talked of you, and I am 2 men there is not living, to whom he more adheres. If it will please you to show us so much gentry and goodwill, as to expend your time with us a while. For the supply and profit of our hope, your visitation shall receive such thanks, as fits king's remembrance.
Both your majesties might be sovereign power, you have us, put your dread pleasures more into command than to entreaty. Whatever.
But we both obey, and here give up ourselves in the full bent to lay our service freely at your feet to be commanded.
Rosencrantz and gentle Guildenstern.
Thanks, Guildenstern, and gentle Rosencrantz. And I beseech you instantly to visit. Me too much change, son. Go some of you, and bring these gentlemen where Hamlet is.
You.
Look at the camera.
Heavens, make our presence and our practices pleasant and helpful to him. Polonius.
Oh, we exit.
Okay.
I'm so queen.
Stop.
Enter Polonius.
The ambassadors from Norway, my good lord, are joyfully returned.
Thou still hast been father of good news.
Have I, my lord? I assure the good liege, I have hold my duty as I hold my soul, both to my God and to the gracious king. And I do not think, or else this brain of mine hunts not the trail of policy so sure as hath used to do, that I have found the very cause of Hamlet's lunacy.
Oh, speak of that! That do I long to hear.
Give first attendance to the ambassadors. My news shall be the fruit of that great feast.
Thyself do grace them and bring them in. Polonius exits. He tells me, my dear Gertrude, he hath found the head and source of all your son's distemper.
I doubt it. No other but the main. His mother's death and our heresied marriage.
Well, we shall sift him. Enter ambassadors Voltimand and Cornelius with Polonius. Welcome, good friends. Say, Voltimand, what from our brother Norway?
Most fair return of greetings and desire. Upon our first, he sent us to suppress his destitute levies, which to him appeared to be a preparation against Polack. But better looked into, he truly found it was against your highness, whereat grieved that his sickness, age, impotence was falsely borne in hand, sends out arrests on Fortinbras, which he, in brief, obeys, receives rebuke from Norway, and in fine, makes vow before his uncle never more to give thus a sign of arms against your majesty, whereon old Norway, overcome his joy, give him 70,000 crowns in annual fee, and his commission to employ those soldiers to living as before against Polack, which an entreaty herein further shown. That it might to quite pass through your dominance for this enterprise, on such regards our safety and allowance as therein are set down.
We will really appreciate
It likes us well. And at our more considered time we'll read, answer and think upon this business. Meantime, we thank you for your well-took labor. Go to your rest. At night we will feast together. Most welcome home.
My liege and madame, to expatiate what majesty should be, what duty is, what day is day, night night, and time is time. We're nothing but to waste night, day, and time. Therefore, since brevity is the soul of wit, and tediousness is of outward flourishes, I will be brief. Your noble son is mad. Mad, call I it, for to define true madness, but what is to be nothing else but mad? But let that go.
More matter with less art.
Madam, I swear, I use no art at all. But he is mad. 'Tis true, 'tis true, 'tis pity. And pity, 'tis true, 'tis true, a foolish figure, but farewell it, for I will use no art. Mad, let us grant him then, and now remains that we find out the cause of this defect, or rather say that the cause of this defect, for this defective comes by cause, thus it remains, and the remainder thus perpend. I have a daughter, while she is mine, who in her duty and obedience mark hath given me this, now gather surmise.
Are you the queen?
He reads to the celestial and our soul's idol, the most beautiful Ophelia. That's an ill phrase, a vile phrase, a beautified is a vile phrase, but you shall hear thus. He reads in your excellent white bosom these ECT, etc.
Came this from Hamlet?
Excuse me?
Came this from Hamlet to her.
Good, madame. Stay a while, I will be faithful. He reads the letter. Doubt, the stars are fire. Doubt, the sun doth move. Doubt, truth to be a liar. But never doubt I love. Oh dear Ophelia, I am ill at these numbers. I have not art to reckon my groans, but I love thee best, oh most best, believe it. Adieu. Thine evermore, most dear lady, Willis. This machine to him, Hamlet. This in obedience hath my daughter shown me, and more above hath his solicitings, as they fell out of time by means and place, all given to mine ear.
But how hath she received this love?
What do you think of me?
As a man faithful and honorable.
I would fain prove so, but what might you think when I had seen this hot love on the wing? As I perceived it, I must tell you that before my daughter told me. What might you, or my dear majesty, your queen here, think if I had played the desk or table book, or given my heart a winking, mute and dumb, or looked upon this love with idle sight? What might you think? No, I went round to work, and my young mistress thus I did bespeak. Lord Hamlet is a prince out of thy star. This must not be. And then I prescripts gave her, that she should lock herself from his resort, admit no messengers, receive no tokens, which done, she took all the fruits of my advice, and he repelled a short tale to make, fell into sadness, then into a fast, thence to watch, thence to a weakness, thence to a lightness, and declension, into the madness where he now raves, and all we've mourned for.
Queen, do you think 'tis this?
It may be. The very light.
Hath there been such a time? I would fain know that I have positively said 'tis so, when when it proved otherwise?
Not that I know.
Take this from this, if this be otherwise. If circumstances lead me, then I will find where truth is hid, though it were hid indeed within the center.
How may we try it further?
You know, sometimes he walked 4 hours together here in the lobby.
So he does indeed.
At this time, I'll loose my daughter to him. I'll loose my daughter to him. To the king. Be you and I and Aras, then mark the encounter if ye love her not, and may not be from his reason fallen thereon. Let me be no assistant for a state, but keep a farm in Carter's.
We will try it.
Stop it.
Go.
But look where sadly the poor wretch comes reading.
Polonius.